Hey curl friends, welcome back to my channel ProudMane. It's your girl Ava, your loyal curl friend, and I just want to give a huge shout out to all my loyal curl friends. I just woke up this morning and realized that I hit 30k subscribers, and for me that's amazing considering I just started my channel last year March. So this is an incredible accomplishment. I didn't think honestly anybody would subscribe, but I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, and thank you all for your love and support. And when I hit 50k, I'm gonna be doing a huge giveaway, so continue to support your girl and I'll keep providing you with this fire content. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So I wanted to bring to you ingredients that you can find easily in your grocery stores. You can find this in the international aisle. This is fenugreek, and you know how I feel about fenugreek already. It is king. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. It has antioxidant properties. It's rich in protein and iron. It soothes scalp inflammation. It treats dandruff. It strengthens your hair, and it prevents shedding, which is a huge plus for me right now. I'm 3 months postpartum and I'm experiencing a little bit of shedding, so I'm definitely gonna use this. I just added some hot water and I let it sit overnight to infuse, and this is what it looks like. And this is the first step in creating our hair mask. So our next ingredient is banana. And bananas are rich in magnesium and potassium, protein and vitamins that nourish the hair and softens the hair. And then we have apple cider vinegar that is great for removing product buildup. It helps with shine or restoring shine and restoring your scalp's pH balance. It helps to tame frizzy hair, and it solves scalp issues like dandruff. I'm also going to be using yogurt, and Greek yogurt specifically because it has an ingredient in there that helps with blood flow to your scalp and hair growth, and that is vitamin B5, and this can help fight against hair thinning and hair loss. The next ingredient is honey, which has both emollient and humectant properties, making it a great moisturizer. It's good for smoothing your hair follicles and adding shine to dull hair. And of course, I'll be adding some of that fenugreek water that was infused earlier. So let's move on to the next step. So one by one, I'll be adding all the ingredients into a blender, and I'm just gonna create a hair mask with this. And like I always say in a lot of my videos, there are no strict measurements for this. You can definitely eyeball it. I tend to make enough for me and my daughter, so I just kind of play around with the measurements a little bit. Obviously, if you have a longer hair, you have thicker hair, you want to make a larger batch, so that's something to consider as well. But I will give a rough estimate of the measurements that I did use. Here I'm adding 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and I believe I added a 1/4 cup of fenugreek water here. And then I'm just gonna blend this to create the mask. And once you're done blending, you should have something that looks like this. And if you want to thicken it up a bit, you can add things to it to thicken it up. Maybe you can add an extra banana, or you can use less fenugreek water. That will probably be smarter. But for me, I'm a little bit extra, so I'm going to be adding hibiscus powder. This is going to be great for treating dandruff and for conditioning my hair and soothing my scalp. So I definitely want to use this ingredient as well, because again, the seasons have changed. We're now in spring and I'm having a little bit of flare up on my scalp as well. So all these ingredients combined will definitely help with these issues that I'm having. So yeah, once you mix that in, this is what it'll look like. And you could obviously skip this step. You don't have to add hibiscus to it. This is just something that I like to do. And then with the remainder of the hair mask, I like to put them in a container like this, and of course I made a big mess, and put it in the freezer so that I can use it for when it's my daughter's day, for her wash day. So this is my freshly washed hair, and I'm about to apply the mask. So I'm just taking down my hair from the microfiber towel, and I'm just going to show you guys how I apply this. You guys have seen me in many videos before applying products. I always apply it to damped hair. It just works better that way. So you can see the consistency there. It's a little bit thick, not too runny and not too thick either, but it's easy to apply to the hair basically. So if you want a looser consistency, you can add more liquid ingredients, and if you want a thicker consistency, then you can use more powders in there if you like, or more bananas or more Greek yogurt, something like that, just to thicken it up. So as you can see, I'm just applying this liberally to my hair, and it's also getting on my scalp, which is perfectly fine. That's exactly what I want because I want to treat my scalp as well. I didn't section off my hair, honestly. I didn't have much time to work with today. Baby girl was a little fussy in the background, thank God for voiceovers, but I just had to kind of rush to get this done, but I still managed to get my hair completely saturated in this. And as you can see, I'm just working it through the lengths of my hair as well as my scalp, and you'll see that it applies really nicely. One tip that I did want to mention is that if you have tightly coiled hair, you might want to strain this hair mask because sometimes the bananas will leave like a little bit of pulp or graininess in your hair. So if you're not about that life, you might want to strain it out just to avoid the hassle of like picking those little things out of your hair. So yeah. So after I'm done applying this to my whole head, I'm going to wrap my hair up and put on a shower cap and let it sit for about 30 minutes and then rinse it out. And you can see my results there. I have no products in my hair, and my hair feels shiny and healthy, and my scalp feels so much better. I definitely recommend this hair mask if you are struggling with dry, frizzy hair, if your hair is shedding, if you're experiencing any hair fall or things like that. You definitely want to give this a try. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did find this video informative, and I will see you in another one. Bye!